What's happening out there, YouTube? Carla C&L Small Engine Repair and Lawn Care. Just wanted to show you something we got today. And I looked on YouTube and contacted a few guys about how to uncrate this thing. And everybody I talked to, just their only thing was have fun. So I thought I would make a video on how to actually get this thing out of the crate. I'm going to turn this camera around, guys, and show you what it is. So let me spin this thing around. There you go, guys. We just took delivery today of the Bradley 36-inch stand-on. So we're going to try to get this thing out of this crate, and I'm going to try to show you step by step how I'm going to get it out. I don't know if it's the right way or not, but from what I've looked at, it's in a pretty big encasement. So you got bolts here on all four corners. Also down here you got two. I'm going to show you underneath this thing the way it's done. It's actually supported in the air. You've got some cross rails there. So what I'm thinking is I've got some 3/4 inch plyboard down there. I'm going to take some plyboard and lay underneath this thing from this rail to that one to kind of support this thing, because I don't think with these stoppers right there, these, let me show you what I'm talking about. These right here, I don't think that once them tires get on the ground, this is going to hold everything up. This is going to block everything. If it wasn't for that, I could probably chug it on out of here. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go through this thing step by step. Had to go get it on the trailer. And the reason being is they had my grandson is over, but what happened was they were supposed to send this on a box truck. They didn't. So the guy did meet me. It wasn't very far from my house. He met me and we loaded this thing up on the trailer. I will say this rascal's a little bit heavier than what I thought it would be. I think most of it's just the crate that it's in is a lot of the weight. But I'm going to take this thing apart and go through it here step by step. So I mean, like I said, I just pulled in, man, got off the trailer. So I'll be back, guys. Like I said, I am going to kind of show you how I get this thing off here. See you in a bit. All right, guys. You can tell they made a little bit of headway. It did not take long. 2 bolts. I just took all the bolts loose on the bottom. There's 2 here for the front, 2 in the back, you know, on each side. There's the top of it laying over here. I just took and folded it off there. Now the part that I'm stuck on is I'm not quite sure how I'm going to roll this thing off here, because like I said, as soon as these wheels come down into this hole, I'll put a brick there just to catch some of them. I'm just wondering if I can't use those black rods that come off there and put underneath this thing for the tires to set on, so it would roll off. You know what I mean? I could just bring it off that way. But I don't know yet, guys. Let me do some more investigating here, and I'll get back with you in a bit. All right, folks, this is Carla C&L Small Engine Repair. I'm going to show you what I got set up here, and I don't know if this is going to work, because I don't know. I ain't never took one of these off this pallet like this. So anyway, let me show you what I got set up right here. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'll show you what I got set up, and then we'll hit the key and see if this thing will start. I will tell you this, I did have to put some oil in this engine. I checked the engine at the oil, and it was just barely showing on the tip, so I had to put about 1 quart in it. Also, I'll show you a few other things. Let me turn this thing around real quick. Guys, this is what I got set up. I took a block, a piece of cinder block. It's about a 4-inch block, I guess, and put underneath there, and then put a 2x4 on top of it. My plan is just to drive this thing right off here. Then when I jacked up the front end and took the 2 supports that's right in the middle, you'll see, if you get one, you'll see what I'm talking about. These 2 little supports right here. There's one, there's the other one. I just jacked it up a little bit and slid that plyboard back under there on both sides. Now the problem I thought I would have is when this thing comes off this ramp, off this pallet, I put my ramps down there to kind of help so it wouldn't be such a big drop, and then I can take it on off the tailgate. But a few other things, I checked the oil in it. Maybe I done said that, but maybe not. I checked the oil. There's just a little bit of oil in it. Also, this is the 2020. So it has the updated gas tank. The gas tank's actually got an angle now to where it makes it a little easier to fill, and a gas gauge. Also, I got an hour meter with this thing, but it's setting. Well, I'll have to show you guys. I don't even know if this thing will start yet. Let's hit the key here and see if she'll fire. Briggs and Stratton, baby. I get this thing off here. I'll wow. She's running. There we go. I get this thing off here, guys. I'll show you something, okay? All right, YouTube. Yep, it worked, man. The only problem I had, I'll show it to you right real quick, is when I went to take the mower, when I went to drive the mower off, there's a little bracket. It's sunny out here. This little bracket, this goes on the back of the, on the bottom of the mower, I guess for a bumper. And it was catching on this right here and wouldn't let the mower go. You can actually see the black marks on that wood right there, maybe. But anyway, I'll show you where it goes. It just goes, kick his plate up. And I'm not gonna give you no big review or nothing on this thing. It is the 2020, it's the new one. But right here, oops, sorry. It goes right there. So I just had to take that nut off the top of it there. Get sun out your face, that nut right there off the top. Take it loose so it wouldn't catch on there, and it come right off. So, oh, sorry guys. So if you get one of these Bradleys and you've got to take it apart out of the crate, if you get it shipped to your house, let's see, what have you got? 4, 8, 16, 4, 8, 10, 12. 12 bolts. Take you some 2 pieces of, or 1 piece, you could probably do it with 1 piece of 3/4 inch plyboard. Put it on the front. Let me show you what I've done again. Hold on. All right, guys, I took those 2 pieces of plyboard right there and jacked the front wheels up and set the mower down on that. And then I used those little flat blocks. Those are about 6-inch blocks with some 2x4s on top of it. Then I put my ramps down there just as I added, because you drop off there, it looks like it's good 6-8 inches. So I didn't want to drop it off there and catch it on anything, so I put my ramps down, run it right off the end of the trailer. I mean, there was no problems to it. There's the top of the rack. But anyway, let me show you the mower right real quick. I'll do that and then I'll get off here. But anyway, there's 1,000 reviews. Well, probably not 1,000. There's a bunch of reviews out there on this mower. Like I said, this is the 2020 version, and I got the hour meter right there with it. That was extra, but I think it's like 20 bucks. Guys, after you spend this kind of money, man, what's another 20 bucks, right? It's got the updated fuel tank on it, which has got the angled neck so it's easier to fill up, and a fuel gauge, which I didn't have much gas. I put a little bit in it and got it off the trailer. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty good little mower. I mean, from what I've seen, like I said, one time I drove all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina from West Virginia to test ride one of these things. I do have to get a bolt for one of the scalp wheels when I got it. I'm sure if I called Bradley, they'd send me one, but shoot, I'll be mowing with this thing tomorrow, so I ain't got time for all that. But right here on this side, I guess the nut on the back side that vibrated loose, you know, just in travel and things like that. So, with that being said, I'll stop out there at Tractor Supply and grab me a nut for it and put it on and be ready to rock. I don't know the exact weight on this thing. I'm thinking it's around 600 pounds, because she's heavy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how heavy this crate is, but I gotta get this crate off the trailer. I gotta get this cleaned up. It's getting late in the evening here. I'll try to get this thing posted. Today is Wednesday. I'll try to get it posted. I don't know if I will or not, but I'll try. But guys, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I watched some videos out there on these mowers, and I knew I needed a 36-inch mower, or I've got a 30-inch Toro Time Master, you know, self-propelled job. But old fat man, I ain't pushing no half acre. I ain't even gonna walk behind one for a half acre. Just ain't gonna do it, man. When it gets, I could, you know, when it's 70, 75, 80, it gets 90, 95. Nope, fat boy ain't doing none of that. I can just tell you that now. But, so I'll probably be using a trailer. I know if y'all have watched some of my other videos and stuff, I've got that box truck. And at one time I was just gonna stick that in that box truck, but I'd have to go buy a set of ramps, you know, something heavier. My ramps now go to 500 pound, I think, or 700, 750, maybe something like that. Now, I'm not sure exactly. I think this thing weighs like 650 pounds. So you put my big 200 plus hide on it, and you know, you're cranking some weight in. So I'm not going to mess with the ramps. I'm just going to pull a trailer. But guys, if you go to Bradley, if you call Havender Industries, there's 3 people that you'll probably talk to. One will probably be a lady by the name of Shannon, another lady by the name of Allison, and then now my direct sales rep, I guess, would be Blake Belt. Man, let me tell you something, guys. You know, everything's bad right now in the coronavirus. Everything, it's tough to get anything. I ordered this over a month ago. I'm not knocking Bradley because they done everything they could to get me this mower. It's just, you know, certain parts and certain things, man, you just can't get right now. It's tough all over. But they worked with me so much. I actually became a dealer for them, and I'm just, I mean, of course everybody's gonna say, oh, you're a dealer, that's why you're pushing them. Let me tell you something, guys. I looked at a bunch of different mowers. I looked at the Husqvarnas. Didn't care much for them. Now we got an Exmark dealer here, but I didn't go look at none of them. It's not a real big dealer anyway. But the closest dealer to me is 3.5 hours, no matter how I do it. Either I drive from here to Charlotte, North Carolina, or I go to Morgantown, West Virginia. And I didn't want to do that. I'll put it this way, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to drive to Morgantown. I did drive last summer to Charlotte to ISS, Interstate Sales and Service. Man, there's a guy there, the sales manager, his name is Zach. I don't know his last name, Zach. Man, he'll really go the extra mile for you too. So I mean, with this purchase and everything, I talked to a lot of people and really done some networking and things like that. And I'm telling you guys, if you're around the Charlotte area, go see Zach at ISS. If you live and you don't have a Bradley dealer near you, you can order this thing for about $250. They'll ship it to your house, and you'll get it in this crate. And that's why I made this video. So because everybody I talked to was like, oh, it's terrible. Guys, it wasn't really that bad. If I had to do it again, I could probably do it in 45 minutes to an hour, honestly. I mean, it came, all I had to do was put some oil in it, put a quart of oil in it, and put some gas in it, hit the key. Once I got, you know, everything unbolted and set up, and get it off there. Now I've got a tractor. I could have probably picked it up off there, but I just didn't have no straps I thought would be heavy enough, and I definitely didn't want to drop that brand new mower. So anyway, guys, listen, I'm gonna shut up and get off here. Guys, you cannot go wrong with this Bradley stuff. It's got the 25 horsepower commercial turf Briggs and Stratton on it, which is a beast. You should hear this thing. I took it up the yard there a minute ago, just playing with it, and I thought it was fast, and I only had it at like half throttle. I cracked the throttle wide open on this thing, man, and I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's fast. I mean, it's probably, you know, I don't run zero turns, and it's probably where don't have a whole lot of experience with zero turns, but this little mower for a 36-inch mower will flat get it. I'm telling you. If it mows, I haven't even engaged the blades, but if it'll mow as good as it sounds, we're in business. So anyway, guys, listen, until next time, like I end all my videos with, and if you got any questions on this, man, shoot them to me. I don't care to answer your questions. Got something in my eye, but until next time, like I end all my videos with, whatever you do, do it for the glory of God, or it ain't worth doing. Until next time, CNL is out.